It's time for another Dun Dun anime review of Tokyo Ghoul. Read, like, comment, and subscribe. 2 years have passed since the CCG raid on Tenkei, although the atmosphere in Tokyo has changed drastically due to the increased influence of the CCG. Ghouls continue to pose a problem as they've been taking precautions, especially the terrorist group organization Agagaitri, who acknowledge the CCCG's growing threat to their existence. The creation of the special team known as the Phoenix Squad may provide the CCG with the push they need to exterminate Tokyo's most unwanted resident. As humans have undergone surgery to make use of their special abilities of ghouls, they participate in an operation to eradicate the dangerous creatures. The leader of this group, Hasase Sakai, is half ghoul, half human, who's been trained by the famed specialist class investigator Kishu Aramaya. However, there's more to this young man that meets the eye. An unknown memory claws at his mind, slowly reminding him of the person he used to be. This anime has about 12 episodes, has a sequel and a prequel called Tokyo Ghoul Square A and Tokyo Ghoul Real second season. This anime has about 12 episodes, premiered April 3rd, 2018 to June 19th, 2018. Based off of the popular manga series, it is action, drama, horror, mystery, and supernatural. Theme is psychological and demographic is centered. Each episode, 24 minutes per episode, is rated R and 17 plus for violence and profanity. And let's get started into the review. What I really like about this anime that it takes on I would say Tokyo Ghoul was like the first season, and like this was kind of like the second-ish season to that. And I feel like everyone has really mixed reviews on Tokyo Ghoul Raid because mainly the character who is portrayed as the main character in the 12 episodes that's happening along with the sequel that follows through it. Now, one thing that I found that was, that kept the same with the original script was like Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Raid are a complete manga series. They told the first half of the main character, Kaneki, and then the new character, Hatesaki, he tried to regain some of his memories. And I feel like when you're taking the adaptation of a manga to anime, you're trying to figure out cohesively, being on to the content that's created and like stay true to the script. Now, and fun fact, and then if you don't watch Tokyo Ghoul Route A, then that's completely fine. But people who watch the anime and watch this one are gonna be a little bit confused. They don't understand what the whole storyline is going on. But I think it's not bad, but it's better than Route A. I feel like Tokyo Ghoul is the biggest problem is like the animation style and the general art style in the show. I mean, it's done well, but sometimes some aspects you can see where it faltered, and I think it's clear, you know, when people are put on a very tight like timeline restriction and time constraint, that sometimes the product that they're producing can also suffer along with it, and you can clearly see that in this anime. But besides that, I'm not knocking because the pacing that I think I also have problem with Tokyo Ghoul Raise the pacing because it starts off very good the first couple episodes and minutes the first half of the story, and I relate back to the manga. Now, if you're a manga reader, you will know. And when Tokyo Ghoul starts off, it has a lot of content in the first 50 chapters of the manga, and you kind of adapt some of those episodes from the chapters, and hope the content is worth the rest of it with the other episodes. But due to the budgeting and the pacing, a lot of good details were left out. Notably, some main character doing a specific work and two different other characters. These small details are what made the manga so good. But now going back to the anime, didn't do anything wrong. The opening soundtrack is very good. The closing is very well as well. It fits with the whole overarching theme of the anime. I think another thing regarding is the voice acting is that depending on the voice actor, how they bring these characters to life. But unfortunately, I feel like the anime had kind of fell short, and it was like on a shorthand, the recipient of this fantastic story that was done dirty and just placed on a silver platter and didn't get the service it truly deserved from the manga. And I feel like that's what kind of it missed its mark. And I feel like if you can get past that as an anime watcher of Tokyo Ghoul series that you liked for a long time, that's totally understandable. But sometimes people, especially me, when I watch it, I didn't notice the budget. Maybe because I didn't pay too much animation. Maybe because for me, that draw me to really good anime is the fight scenes. But I feel also basically with the 12 episodes of this new main character and it's basically friends of the CCGs who are completely alterated their human DNA to fight ghouls. And I think all the fight scenes are really well. They were animated, and I think each character was given their own spotlight during the episode, depending on what story arc they're following for that specific episode, while also going back to the previous ghouls who we've been introduced to from Tokyo Ghoul in the first place. I feel like one thing that was so great about, man-eating ghouls is that you can see the good people constantly, being dehumanized, and then the folks Ed and Tenkei, who were like the, if you know, I don't want to get too much detail about that. I think also like still presenting the great conflict between ghouls and humans, that they could truly coexist in peace, but sometimes, and then there are other ghouls who don't really want to coexist with humans. They just want to use them as like feeding ground. And then, in the first season, you had Kaneki and his friends trying to fight resiliently to fight that finding balance between peace and protecting their friends, and that's the part that make the show more great. And now you get this new season, and there's no, basically not get too much away because you need to watch it for yourself. But thankfully, we're replaced with this whole new cast, and especially with this new crew of half ghoul investigators and a bunch of ghouls who make most interesting human traits that they just don't want to die. I feel like singularly, like the animation in this it could be two-sided, and I feel like the show could be praised for the stellar animation, the dark edge art style that it was going for, but I think also could have done a lot better if everything wasn't rushed. And I think overall the characters, especially the new ones, I think they weren't on a more relatability factor than the previous one in the previous Tokyo Ghoul than what it is now. I feel like the anime could have done so much more bringing these characters to life to where we could have got more better motivation for them to like them or simply hate them. But definitely check out Tokyo Ghoul Re. Let me know what you think, because I think some of the characters could have been done better justice and they just fleshed out a little bit more, and the pacing of the story wasn't so slow that made me lose interested. But it was still good finding out what happened to these characters from Tokyo Ghoul to where they are now, following that manga period. But definitely check out Tokyo Ghoul. I'll give this again, a 6.5 out of 10. Really wasn't great. I think season 2 kind of made it a little bit better for me, but overall it was just, they made the characters so flat and I was so disappointed. But definitely check out Tokyo Ghoul if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. But until then, bye.